Hey guys, it's me Sylvia back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be testing out Forever 21 makeup. You guys have been requesting this. You guys know the series on my channel. I test expensive makeup, I test cheap makeup, I test weird makeup. We're testing it all. I have tried a few Forever 21 products before and I have mixed opinions. So I went to the store and I pretty much bought one step of everything that I could for my makeup routine to really test everything out and let you guys know what I think of the products, what's worth buying, what is not worth buying. You know the deal. Forever 21 is pretty affordable, so if some of their products are good, I want you to know about it because you can save your money and we can still look cute, right? But before we start the video, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, you have to subscribe because I drop 2 videos a week and you'll be part of my S Club. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and join my family. Without further ado, let's get started. So most of their products are in these like silver little baggies. I'm gonna start out with their primer. I just grabbed the mattifying one. It's translucent. It's supposed to be, I guess, like the original one, but they had a bunch of other colors that could do different things for your skin. One was like purple, one was green to help with redness, one was yellow to help with brightening. So you had quite a few options, which I was like, oh, they have so many primers, but get this, there wasn't any like foundation. So I'm gonna have to apply my own foundation and then we can test the rest of the makeup on that. Let me smell it. No scent. I'm applying a little bit on my finger. It's just like this very clear, kind of slimy, oily feeling consistency. You see all the shine? Let's see if it mattifies it because that's what it's supposed to do. It just mattified completely. It definitely feels like it's smoothing out my skin, and you can see now pretty much all the shininess is gone. So now I'm just gonna put on my own foundation and then we can go ahead and start with the other products. So foundation and concealer on. I also didn't have Forever 21 concealer, so I had to make do, use my own. My little blemish will take care of that after. So we're gonna do the cream contour and it looks like there's a little highlight shade here. I can't tell if it's a shimmer highlight or if it's just a brightening highlight for under the eyes, but we shall see. I'm going with this shade right here. So I'm just gonna use my own brush to apply it because it didn't come with one. I'm gonna apply that right in the hollows of my cheeks, but I'm not gonna bring that down too far. I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Oh yeah, super creamy so far. This is so creamy. You can see it's got like a wetness to it. It's very hydrating. It feels like it's just gonna blend out so easily. That looks very similar to my natural skin tone, so I don't know if it's gonna be too brightening, but it looks like it'll do a little something something. And I'm gonna apply a little bit of this bronzy contour to straighten out my nose a little bit. Contour it. My nose is gonna be snatched after this, hopefully. Now let's blend it out. I'm gonna use my KKW Beauty because this is my go-to brush lately for blending out cream contours. Look how quick it does it. That's blending out so easily. Let me blend out the rest of my face and I will tell you guys what I was about to say. Why do I feel like this blemish is just getting bigger and bigger as the video goes on? So I've completely blended out the highlight and the contour. I honestly think that this formula is comparable to the KKW Beauty Cream Contour Sticks. But way cheaper. It blends out so easily, you saw that, which makes it very easy to work with because you're less likely to make a mistake. If you add too much, you can kind of just blend it away and it looks very natural. There's like that natural shine to it. I'm really, really impressed with this. I will continue to use it. I'm gonna put that in my go-to drawer over here so I can keep using it and don't forget about it. So next up, I'm gonna use some powder. Now this doesn't say it is from Forever 21. It's actually from LA Girl, but it was sold at Forever 21, so I'm just gonna cheat and I'm gonna use it. So I opened it up and it came with one of these little poof thingies. Wow, I'm blanking, but you know, comes with one of these. I just kind of like took the plastic off and shook it up and it just went in my face. You guys know I like to make my under eye. It just sets the concealer into place. So we're gonna try and do that and then we're gonna do the flash test to see if it gives flashback or if it's a bomb setting powder. That is the ultimate test. I'm scared this is definitely gonna give flashback. Whoa, it feels like it just sunk into my skin and like tightened everything up. This is the weirdest powder feeling ever. I dusted it off as best I can. Let's do the flash test because I feel like this is gonna be bad. You guys, it did not pass the flash test. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Imagine not knowing that this would happen and you go out in public and people take pictures of you and this is what those pictures look like. Oh my God. So this powder is a definite no for me, no matter how affordable it is. I can't have you guys going out in the night trying to take cute photos and looking like a hot mess. So no. So next up is blush. I grabbed their ombre blush because it looked the prettiest and I just had to try it. It's like a peach corally color. So I'm just gonna take my own brush here and apply. Ooh. That didn't take long for me to start liking it. It works really nicely with that bronzer. I have some shimmer to it too. Definitely does. Oh no, shimmer on my pimple. Maybe I won't get carried away with this side. I think the more you apply, the more the shimmer starts to show through. Then it just looks like you have highlight on your cheeks. This side, you can see it started to all just start to lighten and look like shimmer. And this side, when I only did a couple layers, you can see it has that nice natural kind of orangey tint to it, and it blends really nicely with the bronzer, and I actually really like it. Still has like a very subtle shine, I guess, but definitely doesn't look like highlighter. I think this product is a yes for me, but conditionally, like you have to be careful with how you apply it, but it's a pretty color, and if you use it right, it could look good for a moment. Next up, I have a highlighter. This is their Galactic Glow highlighter stick in purple mauve or mauve. Never know how to say that. This, if you look at it, it looks iridescent. It looks so beautiful. So as soon as I saw it, I'm like, that's the highlight I need. Applying this on top of a powdered area might not give us the most perfect result, but let's still test it out and see what we get. Wow. You guys, that kind of looks like holographic. Holosexuals don't come for me because I know it's not all of the rainbow colors. It's definitely like the purple reflect to it, and that it's such a white, light base. It's making it so intense. We're definitely gonna have to blend it out. Could you imagine if I just walked around like, hey? So I blended out the highlight, and I'm still just as impressed. Look at that, it's actually blinding. It is really intense, so you're not gonna like this if you want something natural, but if you wanna look like a unicorn and you want to be seen from space and you want your highlight to blind people, this is gonna do just that for you. Next up is brows. I grabbed one of their powder blow palettes. It has so many different shades in it, so I thought that was pretty cool. And it also has like this miniature little brush that has a spoolie on the end of it. I'm not a big fan of the angled brush on the end of it. It's very, very thick. I don't think I could create small little fake hairs with that. Because it's really, really thick and I know it's just gonna be a disaster, I'm gonna use my own angled brush. So I'm probably gonna have to mix these two shades a little bit to get me the brow color that I want. I'm just gonna do my brows like normal, see what we got. The brow is coming along. Now I'm just using whatever's left over on my brush to do the front of my brow here. It's actually, you guys, not bad at all. If you like powder brow products, you're gonna love it because it actually works really, really well. This is Sylvia approved. I'm gonna quickly do my other brow and then we'll move on. So I filled in my brows. Now I'm gonna use their little spoolie brush to try and blend the product into my natural brows. Oh yeah, it's doing its thing. So brows are completely done now. I did like the spoolie brush. I mean, it did an okay job. I'm gonna say that this is a yes for me. It did a really good job, especially if you really like powder products for your brows. So now I'm basically done with my face. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my eyes. I got one of their big eyeshadow palettes that has so many different shades. This is their matte eyeshadow palette. There's 10 eyeshadows, a liner, and an applicator. What? It's very big. Like, look at the size of it compared to my head. We have a pretty good variety of shades, some burgundies, some neutrals. I feel like this is the perfect fall palette. And let's just jump right in. I'm gonna use these two shades, mixing them together. All right, so it definitely did highlight my brow bone really well. So far, so good. Let's move on to a transition shade. Now I'm gonna take this brown shade right here and I'm gonna apply that in the crease. Definitely has some pigment to it. I mean, it's not like anything too crazy, but the color is showing up. You just have to build it a little bit. Now I'm gonna take this deep green shade right here. Let's just apply that on the outer corner. I'm using this little card here just so I can catch the fallout. So I just kept packing the shadows on and the color is getting there. Now I'm gonna go in with this pink burgundy kind of shade here, just cause we need to test out the wide range of shades. I don't want to just stick with the neutrals. That way we can really get a feel for the palettes. Now this one I noticed does have a little tiny bit of shimmer, especially compared to the other shades that have absolutely none. They're completely matte. So I'm gonna try and wet my brush while applying this shade to see if that's gonna help with the pigment so we don't have to pack on as many layers. Oh yeah, that helps so much. Do you guys see the difference? I need to clarify a few things about this palette because first I was like, it's not that bad, you know, I don't want to bash like an affordable product, but I don't really like it because you can see there's a lot of patchiness. The shades don't blend well together for some reason. The only shadow that I was kind of impressed by was the shimmer one, and that's after I sprayed it with Fix Plus. So if you're just beginning in makeup and you want to play around with eyeshadows that aren't too expensive, then maybe look at one of their shimmery palettes where all the shadows are shimmers, and you can try and play with those because these mattes are kind of giving me help. Now we're just gonna have to stare at this atrocity for the rest of the video. Next up is eyeliner. I got one of their gel eyeliners and this looks so pretty. This is really cute packaging. It's a little extravagant. I mean, wait! There's a secret component. compartment. That's why it's so enormous in this giant top part to it. There's supposed to be an eyeliner brush, but that is, how can that give me a wing? That can't give me a wing with a gel eyeliner. Why wouldn't they just make it a small, tiny pencil brush? So I'm gonna use one of these pencil brushes to apply it. It's a lot more moussey than I thought. My brush just kind of stabbed it and went way down to the bottom. Let's do this. My eye look is already a disaster. We're just gonna go for it. Why is it amazing? It's actually so good. It's so smooth. It's literally just gliding on my lid. So that's actually such a good gel eyeliner. It glided on really, really smoothly. It's super black, and with my brush I was able to create a nice sharp wing. I'm actually really impressed. Now let's move on to mascara. I got their all-in-one mascara. It's a very pretty bottle, all blue. So this is what the brush looks like. It's really lengthening my lashes, not adding too much volume, but it's coating them really, really thick. I feel like you'd have to be careful not to get like chunky spider leg eyelashes. So the mascara is okay, I guess. It just depends on what you want in your lashes. If you like them to be very long, then you'll probably really like this. But if you like them to have more volume to them, then this might not be the mascara for you. But for an affordable mascara, it's all right. It doesn't blow my mind, but it's okay. Just as I was about to put lashes on, I realized I totally forgot I bought their metallic eyeshadow. It looks so pretty, so I'm really hoping that this could like help us with the situation that's going on with my eyes. So I'm gonna apply a little bit just to test it out and see what it's like. It's definitely saving the eye look for sure. So much better. Do you see the difference? That was so easy to apply, and it just gives you like a bam metallic finish. I'm gonna do the other eye and then put my lashes on and be right back. So lashes are applied, and I finished putting on this liquid eyeshadow. I just mostly love it because it covered up that hideous red shade. Moving on to lips, I have a couple products, mostly because I didn't know what eye look I was gonna do, so I didn't know what to try. The packaging of this is really, really cute. This one really intrigued me because it says matte lip gloss, which is kind of like an oxymoron. A lip gloss is meant to be shiny, and matte is not shiny. So what are they saying? I had to get it just to see what the heck they're talking about. So let's swatch it on my hand. Whoa, that is so pigmented. Holy, the entire swatch way through it just was like completely opaque and pigmented. It's definitely drying down matte. I'm not gonna wear this lip because it's just a little too dark, and also I want to test out their lipstick crayons. So this came with 3 different colors. It has like a deep burgundy color, kind of similar to that, but it also has a nude and then like a dusty rose color. It's a twist up pencil, very nice. You don't need to sharpen it, you just twist it up. Let's swatch it next to the matte lip gloss. Whoa, very creamy. Probably gonna need a lip liner with that one because it's so nude. Very creamy, it feels hydrating on the lips, like it doesn't feel like my lips are drying out into raisins. I'm just gonna use my own lip liner to help define my lips a little bit. So I applied the lip product. I love it. Actually, it kind of matches my shirt, so very nice. The look kind of came together in the end, but most of all, I'm glad that we got to try everything out. Final verdict on this is I really like it as well. It is super, super creamy, very pigmented. I just needed to use the lip liner to kind of control the nude a little bit, but for the other shades, I probably wouldn't even need to do that. So those are all of the Forever 21 products I have to test out for you guys today. I basically did my full face, just didn't have foundation, concealer, and overall, I am actually pretty impressed with the brand. I feel like I say this all the time. There's obviously some misses. Like I didn't really like the eyeshadow palette. I hated the translucent powder. Did not work out. But there was also a lot of hits as well. The lip products, very impressed by. Same with that cream contour compact. That was awesome as well. So overall, Forever 21 is doing a pretty good job, especially for the price. Some of their products are definitely worth trying out, so you can save those dollar bills and still look cute. Because I don't think I look that bad. Oh, that highlight. I forgot to mention I loved that highlight too. Before you go, make sure you leave me a comment down below letting me know what brand you want me to test out next. And that is it for today's video. If you missed my last upload, all you have to do is click the box down below to watch it. Make sure you hit the subscribe bubble of my face in the corner of the screen if you are not yet subscribed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Mwah. My hand, oh my god, my hand is crazy. Did it get everywhere? Okay, bye.